Learn from my mistakes. So put things away after you use them. Keep your workspace clean. And this is Star. But again, I'm just using what I have on hand. It's nothing special. And that's what makes knowledge of the materials so important. You got to know what's suitable and what isn't. How to use the tools. How to learn from my mistakes. I don't need it because what I'm doing here, right through the board. Through the other side. What I need to do is to pound this over so it covers the, and I needed something to hold it. And I went too far. It was too high, and it went all the way past the surface of this. So now we're going to pound this down. So when I put this on the regular door, I'll have to put a washer in there. I'm just guessing. I don't know how to do this. I'm starting in the middle. pin hammer is normally what you use to hammer tin. It's in the basement, and I'm not making it round, I'm making it flat. So. When that went in, it wasn't. So, try to take the screw out and then bend it so it's level all the way across. Well, what about these holes? I've wrecked this. I need to start over. Is it good enough for now? Well, let's finish it up. It's good enough for now. Sorry, it needs to be better. I have another small thing I use for an anvil. I could use that instead of this. Now that I have the line, I drew the line underneath, but I didn't think I could bend it accurately without the board as a frame. So I changed it and wrecked it. I'm frustrated. And put that way all the way through. So I'm going to take it off and bring the anvil over here and work on it down there. I have no idea where we got this. It's a nice piece of steel. And it's helpful to have something you can pound on. It's also helpful to be comfortable when you work. So it's having that board is really helpful. This one, you know, that's the inside. washer. So this is the washer. Is it the right size? Just barely. But yes, it is. So, when you are discouraged and your way seems dark and drear, never fear, I am here. Dark and drear may be the way, but hear your neighbor say, follow me, follow me. One step more, one step more. Give me light for one step more. One step more, my neighbor, one step more. Light for one step more. And then you can sing those two parts together. I'll bring the door over. This is the outside of the door. So if possible, put this side on the outside. Massive mistake there. I think I should file it down, so it's what you do, I guess. So again, my knowledge is just woodshop, whatever I learned. It's not very much. There's always benefit to consult a professional. But our dad always wanted to try and do it himself until he couldn't get any further. So when I cut this, I used this. It was rough, and so to make it smooth, I did this on both sides until it was smooth. And when I looked at it, I couldn't tell the difference between my cut and the original. But there's a bit of indentation there too. So maybe if I pound it, that's a more appropriate whatever. I have a hard time losing tools. It took me a long time to find out this and where it was last used and not back where it was supposed to be. So always put your tools back. And the hammer, you know, I was using it here and there and then I couldn't find it. So wearing gloves, you really slice your hand up if you're not careful with this. And get a lot of splinters when you work with wood too, so wear the proper protection. We call it personal protective equipment. I learned at work, PPE. I just thought they were called gloves, you know, the general term is the PPE. And it's hard to, once this is on, it's hard to make it more tight. And it's easy to loosen it up once it's on, but harder to tighten it down. So give it a little extra bend in. I learned that when I was trying to put some flashing on the balcony. All right, that's got a good bend to it. That's heavy. Set that aside. put that aside, bring the door back. It's normally my nap time, so it's kind of frustrating that the project has gone over time, but it's got to be finished today, so we press through. Alright, so this is the outside, this is the inside. Want the nice side on this, the nice side on the inside. Well, it's not so nice. But again, what am I gonna do? It's gotta be finished. Put that on the outside. Put it on the outside. So that's now this not so nice side is on the hinge side. So, but it's still on the outside. But again, it's on the hinge side. So. Let's start with this side and put it on. Hi!
Good.
Making a video here.
Making a video?
Yeah, of how not to do it. Learn from my mistakes.
What? Learn from your mistake?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're gonna put the metal on there. Okay.
Yeah, because it's really rough.
Oh, okay.
It's ugly. This is what the top of the door looks like.
Okay. Oh,
So
yeah,
it just
rust
needs
that.
some.
Yeah. Okay.
No, then I just screw it on. And we're done.
Yeah. Okay.
I take my nap.
Thanks by you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So make sure both ends are smooth. That's our tenant. Yeah, make sure they're smooth. That you've got it lined up. And then drill your pilot hole. You think, oh, you don't need a pilot hole. Next time you're on an airplane, say, oh, we don't need no pilot. See if that gets you off the ground. I'm using them. So these are number 8 screws. There's a little guide that tells you I'm using 3/32 for 1/8 screw, and softwood. It's probably smaller is better. Well, then let's use a smaller one. Smallest I have is 1/16, and it's a number 8 screw. Get it in the center of the hole. Go forward. Alright, emergency, I guess. Get another drill. So you don't have to switch back and forth. I know the time it takes to get it. It could have been done, as we said, 100 million times over. Dad was a dead or get her done kind of guy. Can't fuss with it. As an architect, he controlled the paper and pencil perfectly. It was much easier than working on the project. aware of your surrounding workplace and don't drop it down the crack. I know there's things you'd use, you could switch it in and out easier. I used to have those. I agree, but I don't do this much. This is like twice a year. These types of projects. Hello. There's a dove over there, morning dove. All right. So the purpose of cutting off this from the door is a great controversy, but the room needed more ventilation, and the other idea to put a vent in the bathroom wall on the side was not accepted, and this was the accepted proposal. Plus, now we have a, when push comes to shove, is we have a wire that needed to go in, and it seemed most appropriate to take it over the top of the door. And to make space for the door, then we just said we need the vent. Let's do the vent now. So that's why. So I'm going to go put this back on the hinges, and I wish you well. This is the top of the door. It's the inside. It's the outside. Thanks for watching. Always consult a professional. If you're a professional watching this, feel free to, I'll leave the comments open this time.